Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. This is Coach TT. And we are doing the Sidereals for Gemini. So Gemini, the birth date for Gemini, the Sidereals is June 20th through July 16th. So let's dive right in and do the readings for Gemini for the month of March 2023. Hope I find everybody well. Hope you're enjoying these Sidereals. All right, Geminis. What is it, source, that you want to share with the Geminis out there? June 20th through July 16th. Okay. And then let's go in. And I am using the Oracle of Seven Energies and the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms for Gemini today. Gemini. June 20th through July 16th. What does this have in store for Geminis? All right. So here we go. So the first card I got was the word Lord, communication, praise, and as a challenger, dishonesty. So let's dive right in this for Geminis. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you get notifications when Coach TT does go live. So the word Lord rules communication of all kinds, and it lets you know that the positive interactions can be expected when he arrives as your ally. And it wasn't upright. He only speaks with positive words and praises all he sees. He reminds you of the law of abundance and praise. So whatever stories you've been telling, Gemini, it's really time to let them ones go, because all you're doing is, keeping yourself in a cycle that is no longer serving. You've known this for quite some time, and it's time to tell a new story around your abundance and praise. When you bless the world, it blesses you back. So I do a real fun thing when I'm like driving or I'm riding in a car. I will like bless every car that goes by, or I will even go one further than that. Instead of just blessing the car, I will see there's like 4 people. So I'm blessing all 4 people in the car. It's a really fun game to play that is very powerful when you're sending great energy out, being proactive in your experience, Geminis. So he reminds you of this law of abundance and praise. When you bless the world, it blesses you back 10 times fold. When you are affirming supportive words, they carry an energy that carries you into a physical form. So whatever you're speaking, Gemini, be aware of the energy that you're sending out with those words. Words don't teach, but the energy behind them that you are projecting it with does. So remember that each one is a power and will resonate into the universe, seeking its reflection in the manifesting form. Your body responds to praise, as does everything in the world around you. Praise it for its inherent health and beauty. Applaud yourself for everything that you do, even the tiniest accomplishments, Gemini. It is important that you praise that you have come that far. It's important that we acknowledge the baby steps, the huge steps, the things that we've done to get us to this point. Now, praise your bills. Give thanks to the service you enjoy. Watch the ability to pay them increase as you align with Spirit's increasing power. And that's why I teach tithing, because it's a very powerful little fun activity that you can do to show you that even the money is energy and it has a frequency. And when you're on it, it flows. This is a time to remember the powerful practice of affirmations. I am love. I am abundant. I am healthy. Tell these stories. And then let Source, God, universe put together the components to bring it into the reality, the tangible things that you would like to see. So remember these powerful practices of affirmations, write them down, speak them out loud as a spiritual exercise or practice. Say it is so and it will be. It is very auspicious sign when the word Lord chooses to be your ally. You are special. You are amazing. And it is time for you to see yourself in a higher view. In a higher view. You're really good at putting other people in that higher view and seeing the beauty and all the amazing things in others, but it is time to put that focus on yourself. So let's go into the higher view for my Geminis. So seeing from a higher perspective, Gemini, consciously neutralizing it and letting go of judgment and assumptions and non-attachment, the ability to remain unbiased. Sometimes our lives are suction cups to the end of our noses, and we can't see beyond ourselves. This happens to everyone once in a while. We fall into an automatic response to life and react from learned, conditioned places rather than one of awareness. So that is something to just, keep at the forefront. When we say, look at yourself from a higher view, don't allow the ego to get in the way of that. The way to be successful in your endeavor to connect with others is to step out of the sticky perception of the world. So if you got some wobbly energy and telling stories that is creating more of the BS, then hiccup and pivot that and get rid of that junk today. And welcome in this higher view, what Source sees in the world for you and others. Imagine yourself sitting on the back of a bird 1,000 feet above your life. What would that life look like from the back of that bird? Wouldn't your perspective be different and change than if you were walking down the sidewalk? Absolutely. From a higher point of view, you can see for miles. You could let go of naming or blaming the obstacles in the way and instead easily discover a path to more beautiful and compelling vitals. So you get to choose that. If you see that the day is miserable and no way out, you're right. And you can also, in the midst of the shit, can come over here and say, you know what? Life is beautiful. And I am working on and moving towards seeing that more and more from the eyes of Source. And that right there feels so much better than sitting over here and looking and then observing of what is going on and saying, I am miserable. You are affirming it over and over that you're miserable. So what do you think the outcome's going to be? It's going to be miserable. Source is listening to our frequency. The world is wide open for you today. All you have to do is move to the higher grounds, be mindful, and celebrate the spectacular of the life dance. So there you go, Gemini. You can make all the assumptions and go on the way that you've been going on. And I know that you had been telling a lot of new stories, but why not tell new energy stories on all aspects of yourself and see what happens? So thank you so much, Geminis, for showing up, and anybody that is watching for others. And this is Coach TT, and you are on Sidereals for Gemini, and I will talk to you guys real soon.